Hello, yogis. Cassidy with Marina Bay Yoga here. Just pause and consider in this moment that there are tons of others all around the world who are practicing yoga, some with us, some with other teachers, some in a practice similar to ours, some in a practice completely different. And yet the power of yoga has the ability to transform mind, body, and soul. Let's just pause all together and take a moment of gratitude for our brothers and sisters and the community around the world who are practicing yoga with us today. All right, today we have an amazing practice, a big hip opener, and our peak pose is going to be Bird of Paradise. All right, so go ahead and meet me on your mat when you're ready and we will get started. We're going to begin today in a child's pose. So big toes can come together, knees open wide. And as you know, this practice will be about 20 minutes, but just because it's short does not mean that we're going to make it quick or rushed. We are just going to enjoy every moment that we have together. Go ahead and walk those hands forward, allow the forehead to come to the ground and find a little rock back and forth. Take a big deep inhale through the nose. Let the breath fill you up all the way. And on your exhale, release the body out. Release the breath out. And pause here just to decide today, what are you going to give this practice? So often we ask, what are we going to get from the practice? What do we want to receive? And today the question is, what do you want to give the practice? On your next inhale, go ahead and make your way straight into your down dog. We're going to go ahead and kick it off right off the bat. You can start to pedal down the heels, coming up onto the toes, and then down onto the heels. In that big upside down V, fingers are spread wide apart. All of your knuckles are pressing into the earth as you start to pedal out the heels. And go ahead and look towards the hands and start to walk it forward nice and slow, just warming up those hamstrings. Reach for opposite elbows, find a gentle bend in the knee and a little sway left and right. Relax the arms down to the ground and bring those hands to the shins. Lift up halfway straight in the back. Extending the spine long, hips over heels. Spread out those toes, really planting in the earth. And exhale, dive forward. Gentle bend in the knee as you rise all the way up to standing. Palms come together overhead, and we're going to bend those elbows, open up into cactus, and find a gentle back bend. Inhale up straight, reaching all the way up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to bend halfway down, hinging at the hips, reaching forward, flat back here. Good, yogis. Inhale, reach all the way back up straight, bend the elbows, open the heart, find your cactus. Good, one more time. Inhale, reach it all the way up. All that energy goes through your fingertips, and exhale halfway down. Reaching forward, one more deep breath here. And inhale, rise all the way up, bend the elbows, open the heart, cactus. Inhale up straight, exhale, fold all the way forward, hands come down to the ground. Hands come to your shins, straighten your back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. We're gonna come up onto those toes, coming up over our wrist, bend the elbows and lower halfway down and hold, chaturanga. Lower all the way down and then up into your baby cobra, or maybe if your back feels ready, straighten those arms all the way. Find a little rock left and right. A modification that's always available here is to stay on the elbows. No shame in the elbow game. Really wanting to protect that back and do what feels good.
Good. When you're ready, go ahead and press all the way back to that down dog, tucking the toes, lifting the hips. This time, bend the knees and take them to the right and to the left. Just back and forth. I always imagine that this is what skiing is like, though I've never been skiing. Come back through center, look towards those hands and walk it all the way forward. Forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins, straighten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up and bend the elbows, open the heart, gentle back bend. Inhale, reach it up straight. We're gonna fold halfway down, reach forward. Find that flat back. Good, yogis. Inhale all the way up, bend the elbows, open the heart, cactus. We've got 2 more of those. Reach it up straight. Exhale, halfway fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, bend the elbows, open the heart. Last one, all together, reach it up. Exhale, halfway down. And all the way up, bend the elbows, open the heart. Inhale up straight and exhale, dive forward. Hands come to the shins, or maybe the fingertips stay on the mat this time, extending the spine long, arching the back, tabletop. Exhale, hands come down, step or jump back to your plank. Roll forward over your toes as you lower down halfway, elbows tight by your side, all the way down, and then up to cobra or baby cobra. Good, yogis, find a little rock left and right. Allow the corners of your lips to turn up. Give me a little smile and go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. We're gonna take the right leg all the way up and step that right foot all the way through. Back heel is gonna stay up and we're gonna come into a high lunge, engaging through the glutes and the inner thighs. Reach those arms all the way up. Good, yogis. Find your breath here. We're focusing on opening that back hip. Good. We've got 3 more deep breaths. Maybe you bend it a little further, finding a little deeper edge here. And we're gonna go into warrior 3. Start to reach the arms forward, balancing on that right foot. We're jumping right in today. Good, yogis. Reach through your fingertips, press that heel away from you. Exhale, hands come down, step your left foot back, and we're gonna open right up into warrior 2. Bend the right knee, reach through your right fingertips, and we're gonna look over that right middle finger, drawing the hips open. Good, yogis. Left arm comes all the way down the left leg, right arm reaches up, and right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. Extended side angle here, reach through those left fingertips, reaching as far towards the right side as you can, palm face down. Good, yogis. We're gonna take that right hand all the way down to the ground, or maybe to a block, reaching just a little bit further. Now I want you to rotate that left shoulder open and look up towards your fingertips. Good, finding an edge here. Good, yogis. Now we're gonna circle those arms all the way up, coming straight up, and both legs are straight. We're coming into a triangle. Reach through those right fingertips, hinging at the hips, bring the right hand down, left arm rises. Nice big triangle here. You can look straight ahead. Give the neck a break by looking down, or engage just a little bit more, looking up towards your fingertips. Drawing the low left side all the way open. Good, yogis. One more deep breath here. And we're gonna bring that left hand down, right hand down, big pyramid pose. Catching the back of the right knee. Good. Hands come down to the ground and go ahead and step that right foot back. Move through your vinyasa all the way down and up to cobra. Ooh, I got a nice little pop in the back. All right, go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. We're gonna take that left leg all the way up and step it through in between the hands. Stay up on your back toes, engage through the inner thighs, and draw the arms all the way up, coming to your lunge. Maybe sending those hips a little further forward, finding that edge, and just starting to open up the quad on the right side. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. We've got one more breath here. And then we're gonna balance on that left foot and start to come forward into warrior three. Reaching all the way forward, press your heel away from you. Engaging through the low belly. Good, yogis. And then hands come down, step that right foot back, toes point out to the side, and we're gonna rise up, warrior two. As always, let you see the back of this pose. You might need to step your feet out a little further. Spread those arms out wide. Imagine you're pressing the mat away from itself, like you could tear it in two. And we're gonna take right arm down the right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Reverse warrior. Bending that left knee just a little bit more, it likes to creep up here. And then left arm comes down, right arm comes up and over. Coming into your extended side angle. Peering up towards your right hand. Roll that right shoulder open. Maybe choosing to take the left hand down to the ground or to a block. And inhale it all the way up to your triangle. So we're gonna reach through the left fingertips, hinge at the hips, and left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. You can look down, you can look straight, you can look up towards your fingertips. Find what feels good to you. My only request is that you don't slam on this left leg. Let that left hand stay light and airy, using your core to hold you up. Good, yogis. One more deep breath. And exhale, hands come down, pyramid pose. We've got one more deep breath here. And then we're gonna press the hands into the ground, step that left foot back. Move through your vinyasa, high to low, cobra. And we're gonna come straight into that down dog. Good, yogis. Let's take that through again, adding on our bird of paradise. All right, right leg rises. We're gonna step the right foot all the way through, rise straight up into warrior two. Reach through the right fingertips, and we're gonna take the left arm back, right arm comes up and over. Good, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. And we're gonna take that right arm all the way down. Now, you can stay here. This can be where you find your edge today. And if it is, I wanna encourage you to stay here through the whole time that we move through the bird of paradise. Go as far as it feels good to your body, and then pause. We're gonna reach that left hand back behind us and take your right arm underneath the right leg, reaching for opposite fingertips. We're gonna start to walk that left foot in, walking it closer to the right leg. Begin to find your balance. You're gonna look up, finding your drishti, and start to come up onto your left leg. Taking that right leg up. Good, yogis, draw the shoulders down. Maybe you stay here, maybe you start to take that right leg straight. Again, find what feels good to you. Stay here for one more breath and start to lower that right foot down. We're gonna come out of it the same way we went into it. Good, release and unwind. And this time we're just gonna bring the left hand to meet the right and go ahead and step that right foot back, come into child's pose. Give that right hip a little break. Now you'll notice I'm not ever going to push myself past what my body can do. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Find what feels good. Find the edge that feels good to you. And then bring some acceptance. Bring some awareness to where you are and some acceptance, and allow it to be good. Allow what you're able to do today to be good. All right, let's go ahead and find our down dog and come to the other side. I'm going to show it to you from the back. You can see all angles, left leg rises. Step your left foot all the way through, back heel turns down, rise up to warrior two. Reaching through your fingertips, look past those left fingertips. Good, yogis. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up, and come into your extended side angle. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up. Left hand maybe comes all the way down to the ground or to a block. And then from here, again, just stopping when it no longer feels good to your body. Left arm reaches under you, right arm reaches back, taking hold of your fingers. You can also use a towel or a strap here. And then we're gonna walk that right foot forward. Pressing into the right leg, we're gonna start to find balance. Coming up onto your right foot, start to draw that left leg up. Noticing the difference on this side, and maybe taking that left leg a little straighter. One more deep breath here. And left foot comes down. Nice and slow, step the right foot back. Release the bind. Right hand comes down. Step your left leg back and come straight into your child's pose, knees together. Allow the body to settle. Forehead comes down to the ground, and we're going to reach those arms all the way back behind us, settling into a really relaxed child's pose. Find a little rock left and right for the forehead, a little pressure. You may have noticed that that pose engages the whole body, so just give yourself a little breather here. We're going to make our way all the way onto our backs. You can come to lie on your back, and you're going to bring your feet as close to you as possible, pressing your hands into the earth next to your hips. Take a nice deep inhale, and then start to draw those hips up, nice and slow. You can stay here, or you can bring your hands under your back, creating a little bit more pressure on the low back, on the hips. If this feels good and you want to take it a step further, you can take the legs up and overhead, coming into a plow pose. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. Do not look left or right. Keep those hands under your low back to support you. If you've got your balance and it feels good, you can bring the hands down. And maybe you play here by bending the knees towards the ears. Maybe you take your legs up straight, coming into a shoulder stand. Just see what feels good to you today. As long as the head, neck, and chest feel supported, if they no longer do, then you're just going to come straight down. If they never did, then just stay right here in your bridge pose. One more deep breath. If you're still in your plow, you want to come down nice and slow and controlled, using that core strength. Lower the hips all the way down. Take the knees to the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Find a little rock left and right. And start to lower all the way back down. Relax the right leg. Relax the left leg. Allow the palms to face up. Soften through the shoulders. Let the whole body settle in. You can take a moment to close your eyes here. And just remember your intention, what you desired to give to this practice today. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, and turn to one side using your arm as a pillow, coming into fetal position. Press all the way up to seated, and you can keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Taking one last moment of gratitude. Hand to chest, hand to stomach. And as you breathe in gratitude. And as you breathe out, allow your intention, what you desired to give to this practice, to be given to everyone that you encounter today with love and joy. As always, it is an honor and a delight to practice with you. You can open your eyes when you're ready. And my friends, I will see you for our next practice. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day.